And on his very first rep, he got trapped under the bar. Quick story for you guys. Yesterday at the gym, I saw something that honestly could have ended very badly. A young guy was on the Smith machine. Maybe he had 70 pounds on each side, and he was trying to press way more than he knew he could handle. And on his very first rep, he got trapped under the bar. Now, thankfully, the only thing that saved him at this point in time was being able to lower the weight back down onto the safety pegs, which was right near his face. And I watched this guy as he squirmed out from under the bar. Now, I normally never step into someone else's workout, but I was on the leg press staring right at him, and I was ready to jump in. But he managed to escape from under that bar before I could get over there to him. And honestly, thank God he was on the Smith machine and not a free weight bench press. His problem wasn't joint pain or tendon issues. It was mindset. He was thinking, how much weight can I lift? He wasn't thinking, how much weight should I be lifting safely? After 50, one of the biggest questions I get is this: how much weight should I actually be pressing? Bench press, incline press, dumbbells, machines. Men over 50 want to stay strong, but they also want to protect their joints, and they want to train in such a way that they're being smart and staying in it for the long haul. And the truth is, you might be lifting too heavy or not heavy enough. Today, I'm going to give you a simple, joint-friendly way to know exactly how much weight you should be lifting or you should be pressing after 50 without guessing and without hurting yourself. Here's why how much weight is the wrong question. There really is no universal number. Two men that are the same age can have completely different shoulder health, lifting history, and muscle mass. So the better question is, what weight lets you train safely, train consistently, and with real muscle building tension? Because after 50, longevity always wins. You want no joint pain, full range of motion, controlled reps, and enough resistance to stimulate growth. Not to impress anyone with how much you can bench. So instead of chasing a number, we chase a target zone that works for men over 50, no matter your strength level. Your goal is simple. Choose a weight that puts you in the 12 to 15 rep range, just shy of failure on your first working set. That's the sweet spot because it protects your shoulders, it builds muscle without joint stress, it gives you a good pump, and gives you that tension that you're looking for without risking strain, and strain can play bad on your body. It keeps connective tissue safe, which also takes longer to recover after we turn 50. Here's how you know you're lifting the right amount of weight. Try using the 3-point checklist. First, reps 1 to 8 should feel controlled and smooth. Second, reps 9 to 12 should start working but not grinding you out. Then third, reps 13 to 15, you're pushing, but form is staying clean. You're not shaking, you're not bouncing all over the place, and you're certainly not ego lifting. If you hit 15 reps easily in the first working set, you need to go up slightly in your weight. If you can't get to 12 reps, you need to drop the weight down. This is how you find your perfect pressing weight, based on your body, not your age. All right, let's walk through a simple test so you can dial in your exact weight. Pick your press of choice. It could be dumbbell incline press, flat dumbbell press. It could be chest press on a machine. It could be incline press on the Smith machine. And then from there, you want to take step one. So at step one, you want to start lighter than you think you should. Men over 50 almost always start too heavy. Begin with a weight you're 100% confident you can control cleanly. Then step two, do one warm-up set. This is going to wake up your muscles. It's going to wake up your shoulders, and it's going to lubricate your joints. Then comes step three, do a working set for 12 to 15 reps. Here's the key. Stop 1 rep shy of failure. Not 2 or 3 reps shy of failure necessarily, just 1. That's the line where growth happens without tearing your body down. Now, I like to do drop sets, I like to do supersets, and I do like to push to failure. But sometimes you may need to adjust if you're dealing with pain. Your joints will tell you if the weight was right or wrong. Mild muscle soreness, that's a good thing. I love that. Sharp shoulder pain or pains that are stabbing in your elbows, that's too heavy or too low of a rep range. This weekly micro adjustment that I'm telling you about is how guys over 50 get stronger without injury. The biggest precedent mistakes I see men over 50 making are: one, they are trying to chase their old numbers. Guilty as charged. I have done it, and I seem to always pay the price for doing it. But listen, you're not 25 anymore. But here's the good news. Your best physique can still be ahead of you. Strength now comes from smart mechanics and controlled tension, not maxing out your weights. Mistake number 2 is low rep training. Also guilty of this. Sets of 4 to 6 reps to begin an exercise will beat up your joints, regardless of what all the experts out there may want to say or argue about this. It will beat up your joints as you age. Sets of 12 to 15 reps seem to be the best for building muscle and protecting the connective tissues. Mistake number 3 that I see is using momentum instead of muscle. If you're bouncing the dumbbells off your chest, you're going too heavy. If your form is clean, if it's controlled, and if it's steady, that's how men over 50 build real chest strength. Mistake number 4 is ignoring joint-friendly options that you have available to you. Machines, cables, and the Smith machine, I think, are fantastic tools after 50. Use them. Don't be afraid of them. There's no award for most free weight purists out there. Your shoulders care about longevity. Your elbows care about longevity. Your pride, all it does is get you hurt, get you injured. Pride doesn't have to be showing off for someone else. It could be just trying to prove to yourself. So, how much should you be pressing after 50? Well, the final answer, you should press the heaviest weight that you can handle for 12 to 15 reps in your first working set with perfect form. And no joint pain. This is going to set the tone for your entire workout. For some, that may be a 30-pound dumbbell. For others, it might be 80-pound dumbbells. Strength varies, but the formula never changes. Your weight is correct when you feel tension in the chest, not the shoulders. You stay stable to the last rep. You finish with a solid pump. That's your number, and it will change as you get stronger, as you get leaner, and as you get more consistent. You should always be progressing. Progress is the goal. Pain is not the goal.